And we back. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Juan Gotti back with another video, man. And the other day I uploaded a video titled Why the Washington Redskins Will Win the NFC East. And that video is doing very well. At the time of this recording, it has over 600 views. So everybody go over there, watch that video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new, man. I'm on the road to 1,000. I want to be able to stream before the season starts so I can stream all the games for you guys. And so yeah, everybody go down below and subscribe and watch that video. Now moving on to today's video. In today's video, we'll go over why the Washington Redskins will win Super Bowl 54 and bring that Lombardi Trophy back to DC. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications. Let's get straight into it. Reason number one, there's awesome defense. Unlike defense we've seen in the past, most of the players on those dominant defenses are up there in age and doesn't have much left in the tank. But without Washington Redskins, majority of the players on defense are very young, within their first, second, or third years of their career. Yes, we have veterans on this defense like Josh Norman and Ryan Kerrigan, which is also good because they've been around this league for a very long time, so they really know the game like the back of their hand. Like most defenses, they often decline because they don't add to their defense. They just think that they're set in stone, but that's just not the case. And we already had a top tier defense in 2018, but the Washington Redskins wanted to add more. So they got Jimmy Moreland, Montez Sweat, and they also drafted another dude from Carolina, a linebacker that I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. The veterans can mentor and show the young guys what's right and what's wrong so they can learn from it and be a better player. According to NFL.com, the Washington Redskins was ranked top 20 in the NFL last year among defenses. Before injuries started to hit, they were ranked top 5 in the defenses. Last year, the Washington Redskins was top 10 in sacks last year at the end of the season, according to NFL.com. So just imagine with the addition of Montez Sweat, what this defense is going to look like this year. This defense is the reason why the Washington Redskins won the Super Bowl. If this defense can dominate like it did last year, minus the injuries, this team will be in the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl because this defense is dominant. Moving on. Did y'all hear how bad I stuttered? I showed y'all that I don't cut out nothing. I'm too real. But moving on to the Washington Redskins offense in 2019-2020 season. And yes, we still don't know who's going to start at quarterback for the Washington Redskins, either Case Keenum or Dwayne Haskins. We still don't know, but they both have a chance to win this team the Super Bowl. And the reason why I say that, let's start off with Case Keenum. Like we seen in Minnesota, Case Keenum is capable of being a good quarterback. You just have to give him weapons. Not so much of that in Denver because he didn't have any weapons. Yes, I guess you can say he had a hurt, injured Emmanuel Sanders and a rookie Cortland Sutton. But is that really like how he had Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen in Minnesota? No. Now, I know you might be saying, so what's your point? My point is, the Washington Redskins have a lot of weapons. And Jordan Reed when healthy, Josh Doctson, I guess, Terry McLaurin, Kelvin Harmon, and Trey Quinn in the slot. This team is loaded with offensive talent. Adrian Peterson in the backfield, Darius Geis, Chris Thompson, Bryce Love, Byron Maxwell. This team is loaded with talent. We just have to stay healthy. And that's what my point being that Case Keenum can get us a championship is because like he did in Minnesota, he led them to the NFC championship. And the reason for him leading them to the championship, why you may ask, is because he had weapons on offense. And how you can relate that to Washington is because Washington had weapons on offense. So that is the reason why this team can win the Super Bowl with Case Keenum. And I believe that they will win the Super Bowl with Case Keenum if he's the starter. Now let's take a look at Case Keenum's stats with the Minnesota Vikings in 2017. 3,547 yards, 22 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and he had a 98.3 passer rating. This man was balled out in 2017 by topping his total touchdowns in the previous year by a score of 21. This man only threw 9 touchdowns in 2016 and had 11 touchdowns. Now, in 2018 with the Denver Broncos, it wasn't such a bad year. He had 3,890 yards, which was more with Minnesota, 18 touchdowns, but 15 interceptions, and he had an 81 passer rating. Now, that's not that bad, considering the fact that he didn't really have a star wide receiver or a star tight end to throw the ball to, which was pretty good. That makes my point even more better. With the Washington Redskins, he has a star tight end like Jordan Reed when healthy. He has a lot of weapons, and he has a lot of people coming out the backfield so he can pass out the backfield. That makes my point even more clear. This man, Case Keenum, was one game away from taking his team to the Super Bowl. So what do you think he can do with Washington? Washington has a lot of weapons. Yes, Minnesota had a lot of weapons, but they didn't have a good run game. We don't have the best run game, but we have Adrian Peterson. At the age of 33, putting up 1,000 plus rushing yards. We have a trio of running backs. That's what a lot of people think, but they're sleeping on Bryce Love. We have a quadruple backfield, if you can say that. I never heard anybody say that, but yeah. And unlike any other team in the NFC East, they don't have 4 running backs that they can rely on. They don't have 4 running backs that can play starting running back for a team, like the Washington Redskins. The Washington Redskins is loaded with talent, and Case Keenum he showed that he can be good if you give him pieces around him. Unlike Minnesota, when Case Keenum played for him, he didn't have a top 5 offensive line around him. Now you put him in Washington, he has a top 10, top 5 offensive line that will protect him and give him the time to deliver the ball. Case Keenum proven that he could bring out the best in people. Not too many people knew who their slot receiver was in Minnesota. But you know what Case Keenum did? He gave him the ball, gave him that shine. With me saying that, I say that to say this. Case Keenum can make anybody look good if he had the pieces around him. Now, I'm not gassing his head up saying that he's the best quarterback for the Washington Redskins, or just because of that 1 year he had that he's the great quarterback that he is. We know Case Keenum's still an average, mediocre quarterback. But my saying is, if he has pieces around him, he will be good. Any other year besides that Minnesota year, he didn't have no star receiver, no star defense, no star running game to help him. It was all on him. And sorry to say this, but Case Keenum isn't the type of quarterback that you can rely on all him. Like Tom Brady. You can rely on Tom Brady. You can give Tom Brady a bunch of 55 overall wide receivers, and I bet you they still win the Super Bowl, or at least go to the Super Bowl. Like unlike Tom Brady, you can't do that with Case Keenum. Case Keenum has to have threats and pieces around the field to succeed. But Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, quarterbacks of that kind of caliber, you can have bums around them and they'll still succeed because they're just that great. And I'm sorry, Case Keenum isn't like that. Moving on to Dwayne Haskins. Now, I know a lot of people don't think rookie quarterbacks can do it, but Russell Wilson changed that all in 2012 when he took the Seattle Seahawks to the Super Bowl and won it his rookie year. Now, I know a lot of people don't even think Dwayne Haskins is going to start this year, but if he do, I'm going to tell you how he can win us the Super Bowl. Just similar to Case Keenum, he can win the Super Bowl because he has threats all across the field and he has a top 5, top 10 defense. So that is the reason why Dwayne Haskins can take us to the Super Bowl. Let me tell y'all some more stuff. Dwayne Haskins threw 50 touchdowns. I know y'all tired of me saying this, but that's just all I had to say for it, because he proved to everybody that he can throw 50 touchdowns in 1 year. And now everybody's gonna say, I got this, hold on. Everybody's gonna say, he only played 1 year of college, he's not ready, blah blah blah, he's not ready. But if a person can throw 50 touchdowns, that's only been done a handful of times in college, trust me, they're ready for the pros. He has all of training camp, full padded, full laced up and stuff like that to be ready. He has 4 preseason games to get ready. I'm pretty sure the way everything, I'm pretty sure what I've been hearing out of OTAs and minicamp, this kid's smart, he's going to be ready. I promise you, Dwayne Haskins is going to be ready to start week 1. And the reason he can take us to the Super Bowl, just like Russell Wilson did, he had a dominant defense. And without that dominant defense, I'm pretty sure Russell Wilson wouldn't have won the Super Bowl his rookie year. But similar to Russell Wilson, we have a dominant top 5, top 10 defense. Russell Wilson had the Legion of Boom. Dwayne Haskins has a top 5 defense in the NFL as of right now. Dwayne Haskins can take this team to the Super Bowl and win as if everybody stays healthy. You know everybody's going to stay healthy if we make it past at least week 10 without 10 plus injuries. If we just have 5 little narish injuries, that is okay, guys. But you know this team's going to go somewhere if they're healthy. This team is dominant when healthy. I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited for this year. And I really think that the Washington Redskins have a legitimate chance at winning the Super Bowl this year and hosting that Lombardi Trophy and bringing it back to Washington, D.C. They have Case Keenum, like I previously said. When you give him weapons like he did in Minnesota, he will take y'all somewhere. He took that team to the NFC Championship. And with Dwayne Haskins, he has weapons around him and a dominant top 5, top 10 defense that will allow him to take the weight off his shoulders and not have to carry this team and win the Super Bowl. Like Russell Wilson. I know y'all tired of me comparing it to him, but this is all I had to compare it to. If Russell Wilson had just had that defense, if he didn't have that defense and he was carrying all that weight, he would have broke down because he's young. He can't take all that in. he's young, so he wouldn't have won a Super Bowl. But with that Legion of Boom defense, he was able to share the field with them and not have to carry all that weight. So therefore, Dwayne Haskins is just like Russell Wilson because we have a dominant defense too. If the defense can help Dwayne Haskins, if he's the starter, get relaxed and not have to rush passes and stuff like that, knowing that if he mess up and throw a pick, he has confidence in his defense to go get him the ball right back or get him a stop. That's how Russell Wilson won that Super Bowl, because he knew he had a dominant defense. Now, if the Washington Redskins can do that, we'll be the Super Bowl 54 champions, and we'll be in Miami party. That's the end of the video right there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go down below, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on that post notification so you get notified when I upload. And like I always say, man, let's argue in the comment section. Tell me why you don't agree with me. Tell me why you do agree with me. Just let me know, my man. Let me know if I didn't say anything or if I missed on anything. Let me know down below why our Washington Redskins will be the Super Bowl 54 champions. If you're Washington Redskins and you don't agree that we'll be Super Bowl champions, like most people, let me know. If you're not a Washington Redskins fan and you don't think we're gonna be Super Bowl champions, let me know. Let's talk, baby. Let's talk, man. Let's talk some football. If you're not a Washington Redskins fan and you think we're gonna win a Super Bowl, let me know. If not, let me know your Super Bowl picks down below. Now I'm out, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to them Redskins. Let's go Redskins. Training camp starts in about 3-4 days, and let's go, man. I'm so excited, man. Thumbs up this video. Give me the 1,000 subscribers so I can stream games for you guys. That is very important, because I really want to stream games and talk some football with y'all. Get me to 1,000 subscribers, and we'll be able to do that. Link in the description. Hit that red button, man, and I'm out. Hail to the Redskins.